Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are across the globe. Welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. Yes, it's a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to speak with you again another Thursday. We're in the month of June, summertime. And we know what the month of June brings, right? International football. Our favorite time of the year, isn't it? June brings optimism, excitement, sometimes even drama. A period of time where you rekindle that patriotism, you rekindle that joy, you rekindle that burning desire, that bragging rights. That's exactly what the month of June brings. The same in July as well. And other months of the year, the Octobers, the Novembers, in World Cup qualifying are crucial times that can really tell whether you're going to a major tournament or not. But this June, the Reggae Boys have Serbia and Japan's under 24 team to contend with. So, you see the title of this video, and I say, let us start there. Let us start there, shall we? Alright. You all know Reece Oxford, right? Reece Oxford is a 22-year-old central defender who can also operate as a holding midfielder. Reece is the grandnephew of the legendary Neville Oxford. Kingston College, played football overseas, played for Jamaica. The legendary, yeah. And Neville Oxford is the son of, well, the father of Neil Oxford, broadcaster, football coach, former player. Neil has been around the radar for some time as well, you know? And what I can say is that the Oxford family is multi-talented. I've played football with Neil a couple of times, and although it was like nine-a-side football, when I play up front, which is quite rare, I wouldn't rather. I'm happy playing with a Neo because he holds the ball well and allows me the space to run into. But getting back to Reece, Reece is a talented footballer. As you know, West Ham United went out on loan to Reading, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and now playing for Augsburg. So, what is the deal? I promised you in my previous video about the 7 players that have entered Japan. I promised to provide for you an update. And the update is this. Reece Oxford is he's open to the idea of representing the Reggae Boys. How does that make you feel? Does that make you feel happy? Does that make you feel sad? How does that make you feel? Process the information and let me know in the comments. Reece, as we know, was born in England. Former English youth player, talented, and I've seen this guy play with my own eyes too, and I can tell you, he has the imprints. Hear what I said? The imprints of Rio Ferdinand. I didn't say he's the next Rio Ferdinand. I said he has the imprints of Rio Ferdinand. Good on the ball, can tackle, reads the game well, a student of the game. But you know my only concern that I have with him. So he's at Augsburg. I think this is his 3rd season properly with them now, and as you know, in the Bundesliga, it's a 34-game season. He played 24 games this season. I give him credit as this is the most games he's ever played in a season in professional football. 25 games in all competitions, right? Now, at 22, he still hasn't shown that he can play a full season. Look at the previous campaign: 12 games, 8 games, 5 games. He's only made a handful of appearances. Why? Because injuries have plagued him: the knee, the toe, the shin, the ankle, the hip. And as a central defender, you're going to need to be ready every 3 days, every 4 days. So you can imagine Oxford playing against Bayern Munich and having to fly 9 hours to Jamaica 3 days later and play and defend against Irving Lozano and company and Javier Hernandez. How do you say to that? As a defender, as a central defender, you need to prove that you can play multiple games in a short space of time, to be able to prove yourself fit, to prove that you can be ready. Unfortunately, at this point, I'll give Reece credit. He played 24 games. That's reasonable. But can he play 30 games next season? If he can play 30 games next season, that would give me a world of confidence that this young man can handle the rigors of international football. Because it would be an absolute waste to see that talent fall by the wayside. I speak to his grand uncle all the time when I'm commentating CASAFA games, whether I'm at a press conference at the JFF. I talk to his grand uncle all the time. I say, listen to me, Sir Oxford, Reece is brilliant. Can he remain fit? Is he ready? Not quite. Not quite. He wants to play. Good. Good. Step one. Time to back up those performances on a consistent basis now. When we play World Cup qualifying, we were playing 3 games in 9 days. Can that be managed? Tough ask. A real tough ask. But the deal is that Reece Oxford is interested in representing the Reggae Boys. Good news, eh? Something to really grind into. Good news. You should be feeling okay with that. Not sure or so. You should be like, alright, cool. Like I said, guys, I'll give you the accuracy. I'll give you the credibility. So now, once again, the ball is back in the court of the JFF. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Who is going to pick up the phone? Who? Because somebody has to. Reece is 22, and I did say he is 22. So, Let's see what you all are saying in the comments. Football Comms HD says outside, 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 outside. Mark Plunkett says hello all. Yardija says live and direct. Boss King says, anyone watching USA vs Honduras currently? No, they are watching Reggae Boys commentary. But in the Honduras USA game, you have O'Shane Nation, that is the referee, the man in the middle, the Jamaican O'Shane Nation FIFA referee, and Danian Parchment is the VAR. Double Stone Rose up Simon. O'Neill Durant says big up Simon. Football comes HD. We're here for Reece, man. Gonna take 10 minutes to get the point. Simon, why you don't beat for the Football Federation of Jamaica? Beat for them? Don't know what that means. Richard Stewart says at Boss Kings the game is 6 minutes in. Yeah. Yardy J says disappointed that our full squad is not in Japan. Don't be surprised with anything in this day and age. Don't be surprised with anything. I've seen everything with my own very eyes. I've seen some of our best players sent home for bad behavior. I've seen disagreements. I've seen different things. I've seen a team come together, train twice, and get a result. So Jamaica have proven to be an enigma in international football. So for me, it's apathy. Because I know that come the Gold Cup, perhaps this 18-man squad, maybe 10, 12 of those faces will be in the final 23. Because for me, it's just, like I said, the results in these games is not the priority for me. It's just for the core players to gather a bit of momentum. All these players potentially available, wouldn't that mess with the team cohesion already? Well, whether you like it, Calvin Hicks, or not, more players are coming. More players are coming, and they're going to come thick, and they're going to come fast. More are coming. Whether that's a Gold Cup or World Cup qualifying, more are coming. And guess what? It's not the first time, and I promise you, it won't be the last time. And like I've said each and every single week, and I hate to repeat myself, I really do. It's one of the things I hate the most in this world. I hate to repeat things, and I hate to be told something more than once. I only need to hear it once. I have eidetic memory. My IQ is 199. Alright, I'm in the top 2% of my country with my IQ. So you don't have to tell me something more than once. And I don't like to repeat something more than once, but I'm going to say it again. Tapa took this job in 2016. We're now 5 years down the road, and we have a World Cup qualifying cycle coming up in September, and we're still going to have 5, 6, probably even more new faces to come. So when you took the job in 2016, when we're playing Caribbean Cup, when we play against Suriname, when we're playing Guyana, when we're playing Nations League against Bonaire and Cayman and Aruba and Guyana, why weren't the new faces introduced from then? When you took the job in 2016, we were already eliminated from World Cup qualifying. So why weren't the new faces introduced from then? Why not? I've said it before, and I honestly, it's annoying to repeat myself again. But 2016, when you took the job, why weren't the new faces in from then? Fine, if it wasn't your first camp. 2017 was the year of the Caribbean Cup, the Gold Cup, countless friendlies. Peru, Trinidad, Canada, Saudi Arabia. Look, I understand that form of players will fluctuate, but quality never changes. Andre Gray, Kemar Roof, Isaac Hayden, Daniel Johnson, Ravel Morrison. From 2016 could have honestly been part of this. Leon Bailey. That's tired of this. Javon places Simon for president. President? Okay. Calvin King says, not much time to develop chemistry. Yeah, we know. Yes, that is correct. Congrats on your TVJ Sports broadcast. Great job. Thank you very much. What's the channel? Simon Reece is 22. That's what I said. He said he's 22. Simon, you have to run for JFF president. I'll donate to your campaign too. I'm just sick of seeing the incompetence of the current administration. Well, I appreciate your kind words. Thank you very much. Dabbles down Rose. Redmond papers ready for Gold Cup, Simon? No. Poets. Oh, Christina is in. Second the motion, JFF president. Thank you for joining, Christina. I appreciate it. I know you don't comment much, but I know you're watching. Thank you. Prime Minister's awardee. Calvin Hicks. Would love to have these players on board, but how will they deal with the JFF bureaucracy and nonsense? Well, we know the answer to that, isn't it? Simon, is Casey in Japan? No. Simon, what's the official reason why McGee is not in Japan? Patty shop mentality. Simon, you're the new JFF president. You have my vote. Thank you very much, guys. Dabblestone Rose. Simon, it would be interesting to know the thoughts of the UK-based players who now see what them get themselves into the state of the JFF. Well, Mariappa told them anything. Mariappa told them everything, so. When is the Gold Cup starting? The Gold Cup is July 10 to August 1. Wayne Blake says, my partner in crime. I'm check-in but depressed. Why are you depressed? Gold Cup is July 10 to August 1, yeah. Mr. Blake says we should be discussing the result and performance of a friendly international. We should be chatting about ball game right about now. Instead, man them on Instagram or play. Keep it up. Yeah. Guys, nothing surprises me anymore, to be honest with you. And nothing has surprised me since 2011. I know what it's like to get a phone call the day before a flight. Well, no, not the day before a flight, the day of a flight. And so, Simon, you're going to the Copa America, the flight is 2 o'clock. And you get this phone call 8 o'clock in the morning. You have to get to the airport at 12. So when you get that phone call 8 o'clock, and you pack your suitcase, you get your passport ready. You wait for that confirmation email. Suppose that nothing surprises me anymore. But Tyreek McGee should have never ever slept 3 days in an airport. Shame on whoever allowed that. Shame on you, whoever allowed that. 3 days in an airport. Why is Ravel not in the squad? Trying to obtain a US visa for the Gold Cup. Pain? Like I said, I have apathy for Jamaican football, to be honest with you. It's like, whatever, because I know what can happen. So, whatever. Who do you think are the top 3 guys that would be immediate game changers if they join Jamaica? Isaac Hayden, Kemar Roof, and Nathan Redmond. Simon, your expertise is needed. The present administration is a joke. Consider taking this step seriously, bro. You have my backing. Okay. Ministry of Sports need to get involved. This is really painful. Thing is, though, Mr. McGregor, if you don't name track and field, you're not gonna get more than a phone call. And that's the reality of the situation. While going on the roof, the passport is not ready, my friend. That is the reality of the situation. It's not ready. It's not ready. It will be soon, but it's not ready. Andrew Nicholas Smith says, I just can't take the JFF anymore. I'm just so frustrated. Look, they've led me to tears in 2010, 2011. So for me, I'm like, whatever. Let's just fast forward to Monday, take on the Serbs, watch some international football, and get cracking for the Gold Cup. We're gonna have the same conversation every 4 years at this rate. We're still gonna have the same conversation. You know exactly what you're planning towards. When you took the job in 2016, it was towards the 2022 qualifiers, nothing else. So what you thought that Ladil Ritchie was going to be a starting centre half in World Cup qualifying? You think that Montrose Finn was going to be a starting centre half in World Cup qualifying? Are we going to get Antonio for the Gold Cup if his passport is ready? When is the next JFF presidential vote? 2023. We need to get out JFF because they don't love the game we do, so please let us come together and get them out. Is that so? Mr. Blake says QQ. Calvin Hicks says, I was too young for France 98, but I hope to be able to tell my kids about how the Reggae Boys lit up the world on their own one day. Well, there's still memories you could still tell your kids right now. That night at Azteca, that night in Vinya. You know, we have a lot to be grateful for as Jamaican football fans, you know. For our country that is ranked not in the top 30 on a regular basis, we've played some top quality teams that some countries in the world that would only dream to play them. We played Brazil 3 times. We've played Brazil 3 times. Can you imagine that? 3 times we've played Brazil. We got to play them in a friendly match. We played Argentina, we've played Uruguay, we've played Paraguay, we've played Bolivia, we've played Chile, we've played Venezuela, we've played Colombia, we've played Nigeria, we've played South Africa, we've played Egypt, we've played Switzerland, we've played France, we've played England, we've played Ireland, we've played Saudi Arabia, Japan, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand. We've played some decent teams, you know. Big up Captain Horsburgh. We've played some decent teams, you know. So there are still some things that we can look back and say, you know, yeah, we did that. We did that. We've played World Cup champion. We've played Argentina that's won a World Cup. We played Brazil that has won a World Cup. We played England that's won a World Cup. We played Uruguay that's won a World Cup. We played France that has won a World Cup. So we haven't played Italy. But we'll play them one day. Germany. So. Simon, the persons who are in the process of passports being the provisional Gold Cup squad. Well, Kemaru was in the provisional Gold Cup squad in 2019, but guess what? He never had a passport then, though, did he? Ohenic Blake. Anthony Grant leave his family, travel to London near airport with his citizenship and negative PCR test, begging for an opportunity. and we have a depleted side. Reece passport is not ready. Anthony even said he's willing to pay for his own ticket to Japan for the chance to train with the squad. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Jordan Hyman LFC says, "What's up, bro?" I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Mr. Blake sent Anthony Grant out. Respect, we all want to see what he can do. Yeah, we all do. We all want to see what he can do. Because I can tell you, when that guy touches the ball field, you're going to ask, is that N'Golo Kante? Or if that's Anthony Grant? That's what you're going to inquire. What is this League of Nations? It's the semi-finals of the CONCACAF Nations League. These are the 4 teams that finished in the top of each group in League A of the Nations League. Remember, Jamaica is in League B because of foolishness. So USA, Costa Rica, Honduras, Mexico are in the semifinals of the CONCACAF Nations League. So it's USA, Honduras, and it's gonna be Costa Rica, Mexico. So yeah, foolishness where we weren't even in League A in 2019 because of foolishness. Tapadua against El Salvador in 2018. March 2019, I should say. Yeah. I can't understand JFF boy on They Have No Shame. Shaven Pierce says, I'm sick and tired of the whole JFF administration at this point. Seems like they have a thing against good preparation. They had so much time to get this organized. Yeah, I know he's a little taller than Kante, but if you want somebody to break up the play, that's your guy. That's your guy. Break up the play, give it to a teammate. That's all you need. We don't know if Isaac Hayden is going to get back to Isaac Hayden's best. We don't know. We don't. That's the reality of the situation. So, what can you do? Here it says, Simon, for president, you're the only hope in getting smart people in this thing. Everything in life is time, my friend. Yes, I said that earlier, that it's a Shane Nation, the Jamaican referee, that is the man in the middle for Honduras, USA. And I also said that Daniel Parchment is the VAR for this game as well. We have no attacking midfielders in Japan. Well, we need an attacking midfielder. Well, I know of a central midfielder. Me? Oh, yeah, me. Sure. Yeah, I'm fit. I lost over 116 pounds. I'm regaining muscle. I'm feeling fit. I'm confident. I wouldn't say I'm ready for 90 minutes, but I'm definitely can manage 60 minutes for sure. If you give me 60 minutes, I can do a job in creative in the attacking midfield options. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. So immediately after these friendly games, is the team going in camp right after to prepare for the Gold Cup? No, they're not. No. Ahini Blake says, while USA and Honduras locked in battle, meanwhile on Planet Jamaica, Luca Levy 0, Kevin Lambert 0 playing Ketchy Shubby. Hey, leave them alone. It's not Luca's fault and it's not Pepe's fault why we didn't play against Japan today. It's not their fault. It's not. Trust me, it's not their fault. We need better. I don't trust the coach. I just want to see the players he will select for the Gold Cup. I'm sorry, my friend, but Tapa doesn't pick the squad. Yeah, I believe that the team should go into camp as well, but you're going to camp for 1 month before the Gold Cup? JFF don't have that type of money, my boss. JFF don't have that type of money, my boss, to be in camp for 1 month. Ah, I understand, Mr. Blake, yeah. Clive Booth, I am doing well. I appreciate it. Reggae Boys fans, Loveboy Griffith says, who are the individuals involved in squad selection? When are you going to run for JFF president? Time will tell. Very good that Tapa doesn't pick the squad. We have hope about going to... Ian Campbell, you have cheered me up. You have cheered me up. Of course, if Tapa was picking the squad, we'd still have Kevin Lambert and Montrose Finn playing centre half. We'd have Dina Williams playing up top. We'd have Owain Gordon out on right. And Jordan Fletcher on the left. Of course, we know that. We know that. Yeah, I hope we draw against Serbia too. We need to call Grant and stop play with the thing. We need a solid CDM. Okay. Do what is the deal for Rico Henry Simon? Serious talent from Brentford. I know about Rico. I'll find out. I'll find out the situation. I'll work on it. I'll work on it for sure. Reggae Boys fans, thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Anthony Big Dog says, I hope you all saw Elvis Paul Jr. Flemings on Instagram making fun of the squad in Japan. Da da dee, da da da, da da dee, da da da. Reggae Boys fans. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, so Tapa is basically a Trojan house. Well, it's no secret to you guys. Look at the squad in Japan. Grant is ready. Is ready. Yeah. Kevin Stewart is yet to get the passport. But process has started, yeah. What was I going to say? Trust me, Grant is not the first, and he won't be the last player to possess a Jamaican passport and not be called up. Yeah, it is what it is. But just like everything else in life, life goes on. Life goes on. It does. When you see that 60-man squad, you're going to see some names. You're going to be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And when you see that final 23 or 26, you're going to be like, ugh. Remember, Kemar Roof, Ravel Morrison, we're all on that list in the 2019 provisional list. But were they in the final squad? No. Yeah. So don't be surprised if you see a Lionel Messi name on that list of 60, just to make up the names them. You're gonna be like, ooh, we're gonna call up him. We're gonna call up him. We're gonna call up him. No, we're just making up a 60-player list, and it's gonna be cut by more than half. So when man see on the list name like Jordan Scarlett and Joey Desart and Kareem Dakers and Nick Hines, man them are gonna say, oh, new faces, new faces. That doesn't mean they're gonna be in the final 23. And when you see, oh, Lawrence Figueroa, that don't mean so Lawrence going to make the play into the Gold Cup either. Or say, wow, Ethan Laird. Not happening right now. Not happening right now. Yeah. So, Riga Boys fans, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go live on Instagram in another couple of minutes. Come, let's talk some footy. Let's stay in touch. And I have more from you. More videos on the way. It's coming. It's coming. Trust me. Stay tuned because it's coming. On Monday, we battle the Serbs.